And we went past Barletta and we were joined up with our battalion, and they were out of the line at that time for a few days, and we settled in with I was in D Company in 16 Platoon, and then we got to know our friends, which became our friends. We got to know the troops, and we were welcomed, but they kept us 6 Welsh boys together in one section of the platoon. And they were very kind to us. Although they were all Cockneys, they were extremely kind. They were a good lot of lads. And then we went up and we fought in a place called Termoli, which was a very bit of part of the fighting. They'd done a bit of a landing to try and relieve the German reinforcements away from the Salerno, because they were having a tough time over that side of the country. And another thing they wanted to do was to get the German reinforcements, because they wanted to take a place called Foggia. And the reason why they wanted this place called Foggia, it was because there was a lot of planes there, and they wanted to turn it into airfields to get our fighter planes over from Sicily and North Africa, and especially the American Air Force, the light bombers, because they wanted to attack the Balkans. No, they've never been able to attack the Balkans because it was too far for our Air Force. And these American light bombers, like the Lightnings, were wonderful at it. And of course, we got up there, and that's the first time I seen an enemy tank. I seen a big Tiger tank, and I thought it was the longest gun. The gun came up over the top of the hill, and I thought it was never going to be the end of it. And then in the end, the tank came with it. They had a tremendous long gun. But it was disabled in the end, but obviously it created havoc. But as our tanks probably took care of it. And anyway, we went to a little town called Turney. Now, why I'm telling you about this, it was a funny thing. I've never seen it after that. But Jerry, there was a big river there. And of course, it was well into October. And Italy, although it was southern Italy, was very bad with rain and snow at that time of the year. It was going into rain. And the rivers were in flood, and this little river Turney was in flood. Now we had to get across, but the Jerry on the other side was in caves, and he was firing across it. So they bought some Boffer guns up. Now Boffer guns was anti-aircraft guns. And they deployed them to fire at these caves. Now, the reason they deployed them was that the Boffer gun was a straight trajectory, whereas a normal field gun fired like that, like an arc, right? But the Boffer gun could fire direct, and they fired directly at these caves, and they were going into the caves. So that's the way we got across the river. Then we went up further. We went to a little place called Vasto, and then we took that. Then we went up to the River Sangro. Now they blew the bridge at the River Sangro, and we couldn't get across that. That was in flood, and that was a big river. And Finley Hills was coming from the side, and the snow, and that was really in flood, and we had a job there. Now, we used to try and get across the river to help the engineers to perform a bridgehead. And as soon as they'd build the bridge, Jerry would shell it and blow the bridge up again. So that went on for some time. We were stuck there, and it stuck there till Christmas. And anyway, we pulled out of there at Christmas, and it took us back for a rest, and we went back to a place called Campo Basso.